Hello and welcome back to week 4 of Early Talk. This week we're going to be looking around messy play. Please don't panic if you're like me and you're a bit worried about the whole area of messy play. I've tried to adapt these activities so that anyone can have a go and you can do them as much as you feel comfortable with. Messy play is great for children. Children learn best their language when they are interested in something, which is where messy play can be really useful. They develop their imagination when they're exploring, and through the whole thing of messy play, when they're exploring, when they're trying new textures and trying new ways of doing things, they're really interested, they get connected, they get quite excited, and this is a wonderful opportunity to really develop their language. When you are playing with your child during these activities, please don't worry about the mess. You can put a sheet over a table, an old sheet if you want to. Your child could wear an apron. You could do the activities outside if it was a nice day and you have access to an outside area. You could even, if you were really concerned about containing the mess, put them in an empty bath if you have a bath, obviously supervised at all times. They could sit in the bath and they could do it, and then it's easy to clean afterwards. That's just an idea for you. But the whole thing about it is to find the best place where your child is comfortable, where you're comfortable, and you can have real fun together doing this messy play. Watch what your child does and follow the lead. Don't try and force any of the activities that I'm going to describe to you on your child or a particular way of doing things. The key thing is for your child to learn to explore, to have fun with all these activities, and for you to start to introduce some new language that goes with these activities. I'm going to start by talking about food play, messy food play. Before you start this, I need to say you need to obviously be aware of child's allergies and don't use anything that you know your child is allergic to. This is great for developing children's imagination, and they make choices and they're exploring different textures, and we can introduce lots of descriptive words around these activities. Remember, I know I keep saying it, but it's so important to follow your child's lead. So what have I got? Well, I've got a tin with some cereal in. For me, it's Shreddies. For you, it could be cornflakes. You don't have to use cereal if you'd rather not, but I've put it in a tin. I struggled to find bowls and that I could use that were safe for children because I didn't want to use a china one. So I found a tin for dry food, and I've got some plastic bowls that I could find. Please use what you've got. You could use a washing up bowl. Anything that's safe, obviously not china because that could break, but I've used a tin here. Now you would obviously have it flat, and you could put cereal in or any other dry food that your child could have fun with playing with. And if you just give them the tin or the bowl with the cereal in or whatever dry food you've chosen, and they can just lift it up and make lovely sounds and have real fun with it. You could even hide some vehicles or something in the tin for them then to find, and they could be going like that to try and find the vehicles, and you could say find the car and they could pick out the car, find the train and they could pick out the train. That's a real fun activity to do around cereal. I also had made too much pasta and a bit of spaghetti last night for my tea, so I've kept it rather than waste it. I've kept it and I put it in a bowl, and this is wonderful. This is just such wonderful activity for children. If you put cold pasta spaghetti in a bowl, you can add a bit of food colouring to it if you feel confident to do that. I didn't have any food colouring, so I haven't done that. but I've just got the pasta and the spaghetti in the bowl. And I can use words like slippery, wet, wobbly, soft, cold, slime, wobbly, because it's like wobbly, isn't it, like that, when you shake the bowl. You can also use words around what your child is doing. So if you see them, you could be saying holding, squeezing, touching, feeling. There's so many different words we can use in this activity with some cooked pasta or spaghetti. And just watch and wait what your child may just enjoy feeling it. And you can say feeling, and if it gets stuck to their hands, you can say sticky, like that. And you can say yes. And they may do what I'm doing and just like going up and down with it. Up and down. Up and down. Again, just follow what they're doing. If they don't enjoy doing that and they really don't want to be part of that, just take it away. That's absolutely fine. These are just ideas. You can use safe foods, obviously supervised at all times, that you have and that you could come up with your own ideas. Again, you could hide things in this spaghetti and this pasta if you wanted to, for your child to find. Describe what they're doing, describe what they're feeling, using some of the words that I've used in the activity. Oh, it's all stuck to my fingers. So if that happens to you, you could go, oh dear, all stuck. So the last activity, I've got an empty bowl. So I'm just going to give you some suggestions. You could put, if you were happy to use a jelly, just put a bit of jelly in there. Jelly's great because of the texture. And again, you can use words like sticky with jelly. You can use wobbly, slippery, wet, cold, slime. All those words that we've used that I was saying before, holding, squeezing, pressing, feeling, lots of different words you can use around jelly. Again, it doesn't have to be jelly. You may not have some jelly. I didn't have any jelly, therefore I couldn't make any. But you may think of something else that can be used. But this messy food play is a great way of doing messy play with your child if you feel confident and if you have some ideas that you can use. That's one idea.